Good morning, ladies and gentlemen. This is Healthy Cruise 212, and there's going to be two different streams today. I'll be going over week two. I'll be going over week two of the NFL, and I will be doing the Archon Quest, which is going to be a separate stream for that one, because I'm going to try not to squeeze in the Archon Quest while I'm talking about football for this part of the stream. And I have to say, though, the Giants, I gotta give them credit where credit is due. Like, this team finally fucking woke up. And I gotta say, this has got to be one of the closest games I have ever seen when facing the Cowboys. Like, where was this aggressiveness when they were facing Washington week one? Where was that? Like, dude. Like, both teams were freaking answering each other's touchdowns. It was like, oh, like, you're going to score touchdowns? No problem. We'll do the same thing, too. Man, that was one hell of a performance. I'll tell you that for sure. Like, great job. But, like, with the Giants, despite the loss. But there are a few key takeaways that I am going to be talking about that really led to the loss, though. Yeah, there's 4 penalties that the Giants committed on offense that really got an offensive lineman benched. And so on, and a few mistakes that when I go over the football scores and stuff like that. So just bear with me, guys. I'm just waking up. So my voice is kind of a little groggy right now, so. Alrighty. Honestly, that was actually pretty good. Interactors. Oh. Hit targets. I actually forgot there was actually a blip right there. I mean, yeah, Dallas sent the game into overtime, and I thought that the Giants wasn't going to score again in the fourth quarter, and I thought they lost. No. Like, I was working also, so, like, I didn't get the chance to see the Giants actually, like, score that touchdown to retake that lead. Like I said, that was a very close game. Came up short, but I do see something within the Giants. Oh, there it is. Nice. Alrighty. Oh man. Also, I'm gonna go over that one game that I do believe that the Broncos got screwed over, and I think it's uncalled for when you have the officials take it beyond their hands and decide games where, like, the Broncos didn't technically let me down. They got screwed. Like, the Broncos had that game easily won. Nope. Where'd that lead to? A terrible call of a leverage, which that has not been called for 20 freaking years. Which, that's something I don't like where this is going. If it's something I hate in football, is when NFL officials screw other teams over so the other team gets the leverage of winning a game. Especially when the game is on the line. I understand it's early, but still. Like, this should not be happening in the early going. Oh, I remember the last time this happened, the game glitched out on hide and seek.
That's more like it.
All right, let's go. All right, all three of them are here this time. Okay, good. Wait. One of them is always hiding in the left side, so we gotta get to this one right here. Yeah, cause like I do gotta like explain about this giant's aggressiveness, because I'm not too sure if this is gonna actually carry over to week 3 against the Chiefs. So we already lost like 2 division games already. Like the Giants could have won that game if they hadn't made any mistakes. That was number 2. Where's number 3? Well, I know this one's number 3 here. Well, number 4. Oh, here's number 4. Increasing danger. Oh, I know how to freaking deal with these guys. They won't know what hit them. That's done. They don't even know what hit them. I shot it right in front of his face, too. Hey.
Go, Baron Bunny! Get him!
No. I forgot that.
Let it rain!
That healer truck got pissed off over nothing. No one told you to stick your nose in where it doesn't belong. Let's not trying to trigger it.
You can't keep up with me.
Oh, I don't think that Cryoslime didn't like the fact that I attacked it. Hey, where you going, chicken? Alrighty. Got one more to go. We get this done.
Full throttle. Bet Bet you
Well, that
can't
was a
keep up
block.
with me.
I'm not trying to like rush to like do the commissions and stuff. Did it just drop again? Oh, dude, come on. Obviously, I know, like, my internet's doing that on purpose. Good. That's good.
Ad Astra Abyssosk. Thank you for completing today's commissions.
Alright. That shall be good. And now it's time to actually go over the week 2 scores of the NFL. So let's get going. Alright. NFL week 2. Remember, we got 2 Monday night games today. One at 7, one at 10. You have Buccaneers and Texans at 7 o'clock. And you got the Chargers and the Raiders at 10 p.m. So, we're going to go over... Okay. So, this one coming a mile away. I mean... Packers beating the Commanders 27-18. I watched that game, and all I can say is this, though. The Commanders lost 2 players. They lost their defender, and they lost they lost their wide receiver to an Achilles injury, which both players from the Commanders are out for the season. And the Commanders are going to have to adapt and evolve if they want to continue playing at a high level that they are now since drafting Jaden Daniels. Because this kid can do everything. He can like elevate the team. He elevated that team. He can freaking move the football. He knows how to use the weapons that he's got in front of him. But he's got a challenge. He's got a challenge up ahead now. Now he doesn't have like his best wide receiver. Now I think there was one Commanders fan that said, good, we need this loss because we need this loss because you gotta learn that like you can't expect to win games against elite teams in which, okay, I can believe from that person's standpoint where a young QB like him who was in his second year with the Commanders, right? They're thinking like, oh yeah, he's gonna go out there and beat them, and like, you know, expectations versus reality. The Packers are a legit team. They are one of the elite teams, and basically, yeah, you do expect to win, but yeah, you want to go out there and win. You want to play to win the game. But there are times it's like when you think you're expecting to win the game, it's a little too overconfident. So sometimes you gotta like get off of cloud 9 and face facts and figure and start realizing that there's always going to be teams out there that's going to be better than you or better than them, to be more precise. And let's not forget, the Packers got Micah Parsons. Micah Parsons knows how to stop the run. And ever since he's been with the Packers, he's been doing so week 1 and week 2. And that's saying it right there. So, yeah. So, There's going to be moments where you're not expected to win games against elite teams, especially like the Packers, the Eagles, Chiefs, obviously, but the Chiefs are not looking too good right now at the moment, right? At the second. We're going to get into that later. But, you know, you gotta kind of have to have like a little humble approach and study the team and figure out how to beat them. There are moments where teams may not have a weakness until you find it. You have to find a weakness. This is the one that I was going to talk about. The Cowboys survived against the Giants 40-37. This was a shootout, sort of say. Both teams kept answering each other with touchdowns, field goals, and stuff like that. First quarter, yeah, it was lopsided with field goals, and like, we need points, man. We need to score touchdowns. But the Giants, however, started scoring touchdowns. But when you have one of your offensive linemen committing 4 penalties, no, that can't happen. First and foremost, especially on the first drive. I don't care if it's the beginning of the game, but you cannot do that. Like, especially like roughing the passer, where it's like, I've seen where like they hit that Prescott, and then they like freaking try to take him out below the knees as well, which I'm like, bro, they're gonna call that every day. I don't care if it's a bad call or not. They're gonna call it. Clear as day. Clear as day. You can't do that. Like, come on, dude. Like, you can't be causing personal fouls. You can't freaking cause false starts. Like, dude. Even though I find it funny with false starts, though. But still. You can't freaking do that, dude. You just can't. Let me see. Field goals, penalties. But it's like, you can't do stuff like that, man. You just can't. Anyhow, the last couple plays, yes, Scatterbo had to catch the football basically on 4th down, in which that turned into a turnover on downs. You got to catch that, regardless though. The Jackson Dart, oh man, I could tell that like his aggressive play style, one of his plays, dude, that's it right there. That's the quarterback that's gonna freaking take this Giants to new heights in the future. I'm not saying now, but he's gonna take that team to new heights. I guarantee you that. Within like next year. But I can say this though, defense played phenomenal, but like the defense gotta, like when it's 4th quarter situations, you gotta freaking like be more aggressive. Like you gotta continue putting the pressure on Dak Prescott. And also keep CeeDee Lamb at bay. Like, make sure you shut him down. Like, the second he gets loose, it's 10 plus more yards and possible touchdown. If they let him loose. If you do keep him at bay, cover him and stuff, right? And shut him down, yeah, they're not going to go nowhere. They're totally not. because the way I see it, there is potential with the defense. They got to stay aggressive. Like, if you stay aggressive, they would have had a chance. But the interception by Russell Wilson, I hate to say this, that was a bad play. Like, Malik Neighbors is running a corner, and he threw it that was a little far away from him, in which I think that was panic. He panicked right there, and I'm just like, dude, you know better than not to throw further away from your wide receiver. He's right there in the corner. Had you paid attention to see where he was going, then that could have been different right there, and the Giants could have kicked the field goal. The Giants would have won the game. Now, that would have been it right there. But, Cowboys scored a field goal, and, still, it's a great game. But, however, has a spark been lit in for the Giants? I say yes. And the reason why I'm saying yes is because I believe they can keep this momentum going, and they have a chance to beat the Chiefs. If they can beat the Chiefs, then the Giants can get their first win of the game, win the first game of the season. It keeps the momentum going and try to win a couple more games. But it's not going to be easy down this road. This is a tough schedule that the Giants have. And this is not a joke at all. The Giants have to step up more to get this win. Just because Chiefs are 0-2 does not mean that the Chiefs can still get... Does not mean the Chiefs are bad. They're having a bad start too, but this team had a bad start before and they won the Super Bowl. It's happened before. It's happened before. But I do believe the Giants got a chance. As long as the NFL referees don't fuck us. Like they always do. Seahawks defeat the Steelers 31-17. In which I think this was something that the Seahawks are... Oh yeah, Seahawks actually won that game. Why does it keep going back? What's this shit? Aw, come on, I hate this. And then, Rams are off to a good start, 33-19. That's something right there. That is something. Bills destroyed the Jets 30-10. Like, bro. What happened? It's like the complete opposite. Giants get their asses kicked against the Commanders last week. And the Jets played a great game against the Steelers. And then the Jets blow it by getting smoked. Like, dude. What happened? I guess they didn't have that spark. I guess that spark got put out. Probably the Bills brought that cold in upstate New York. Oh, man, dude. Like, that's funny. Patriots defeating the Dolphins 33-27. I do think the Patriots are... I think that's their first win, right? Yeah, that's their first win. Who'll say this? Oh, come on. He's not going to preseason. We're in week 2 already, you idiot. Yo, Google be stupid sometimes. Now, Bengals defeated the Jaguars 31-27, barely. This is some sad news here, guys. Joe Burrow ended up with a turf toe injury. And word just got out that he just got surgery and he's going to be out for 3 months. That has to hurt. Turf toe. Dude, that sucks, man. Like, the Bengals can't catch a break. Like, dude, off to a good start in the first game. All of a sudden, second game, forget it. But then again, the Bengals managed to win. So now, their season is in jeopardy once again. So H. Joshi and I are going to be talking about that tomorrow. Because this could change the Bengals' performance in the next coming games. Now that Joe Burrow is going to be out for 3 months because of turf toe. 49ers beating the Saints 26-21. I had to say though, 49ers are off to a good start. I mean, that's just something Julius should be proud about. Like, you don't see that you don't see that very often. We'll have to see how that's going to turn out. Ravens beating the Browns 41-17. I have to say though, Baltimore is up there with that good start again, and the Browns are beating the Browns 0-2. The Lions destroyed the Bears 52-21. And yet that's why they still suck, the Bears. So the Lions are back on track. And I had told Lions fans this. Listen, don't panic. I mean, they lost to the Packers. So there is nothing to be afraid of, to say the least. There's nothing to be afraid of. Bad start. Okay, you guys can bounce back from that. It's fine. It's fine. Just bounce back from that and boom, there you go. Get a win, smoke the Bears. That's that. They freaking mauled them, I'll tell you that for sure. That was freaking hilarious. And that's... The Bears have sucked for, what, 3 years now? 3 years? They always sucked. But the one that they're always good at is selling toilet paper. That's the only thing the Bears are good at. By this means they should just change the name from the Chicago Bears to the Chicago Charmans. They're always selling good Charmin toilet paper. Oh, man.
I feel like running.
Charmin Ultra toilet paper. Proud sponsor of the Chicago Bears.
Beginning to thrive.
Oh, man, dude. This actually pissed off Jordan last week after they lost. Because he's a Bears fan. He's a Bears fan, and Fire and I were just making fun of the Bears, and he was just leaving the party. He was pissed. he's like, that's it. I'm out of here. He just left the party. Oh, Jesus, man, dude, that's freaking hilarious. Oh, man, dude, the Chicago Charmans. Charmin Ultra, proud sponsor of the Chicago Bears. Oh, man, I'm dead, yo.
If you ever have any questions about...
Oh, man, dude, like, I'm not even... Like, none of my friends are in the party chat right now at the moment, so, dude. Oh, man, that's freaking hilarious. Do I use... No. Save that. Alright, let's go to Legal Harbor. Alright. Okay. Last game up. Okay. This one was also a tight game, But this is something that I don't agree with the Colts beating the Broncos 29-28. And although yet again Daniel Jones had a great performance yesterday, I believe the Broncos got robbed. Like, they got robbed of a win by the NFL referees once again. Them interjecting themselves and fucking them over. Like,
hey, there's something strange
I think
over there. Come on,
that
let's
leverage
take a
penalty is such fucking bullshit. In which I have seen players do this and fail. Because the thing about it is that, like, even if this was called, they're not gonna get the they're not gonna get to the football. There's no way. There is no way. Like, that is so egregious. We're to a point where I'm just like, bro, you can't just let the play be and let the freaking Broncos have that game. No, you had to call a penalty in such bullshit, in which a leverage call has not been called for 20 fucking years. 20 years, that penalty has not been called. And you want to fucking call that? Come on, man. There's a thing called letting the play be. Okay? The Broncos had that game, and you fucking robbed them. This is where I always feel that the referees like to interject themselves to fuck other teams over. It is bullshit. Like, you want to call something that has not been called for 20 years, and you want to do that to fuck them over? I already see it now. The refs are starting to look more towards Daniel Jones and the Indianapolis Colts now. Now, because of that, they're 2-0. The Broncos should have been 2-0. Like, dude, what was that all about? I'm sorry, that's highway robbery. Like, I've seen worse calls, but nothing quite like that. I've seen players do this, and we're not called for it. All of a sudden, now you want to freaking...
I'll race you there.
Now you want to freaking blow your whistles. Bro, they're lucky I ain't one of the freaking... They're lucky I ain't one of the head coaches, because I would have freaking... like, shoved their whistles down their throats. What do you know?
Bet you can't keep up with me.
Oh, this is funny. Who shot me? Did a Healy Trail just die? No, he's still alive. Huh? Hey, what's going on?
Hey!
Hey, stupid. Oops, wrong button.
A dash of frost! Don't go Fairy!
Aw. You're dead now, buddy. Hey, no one told you to go into that fire.
I'll race you there.
Well, let me see. What kind of loot these idiots got? Obviously, in that, thank you. But, man. This is something that... This is what I don't like. Referees deciding games. This is not something that the refs should not be freaking doing. 60-yarder, a shank. Okay, fine. Game over. That's it. Don't freak... Let the play be. No. They called freaking leverage, which that is never freaking called. Like, had he actually tried to jump over by trying to get the leverage to try to block the field goal, that's a different story. That's different.
Bet you can't keep up.
That's a different story. That is technically unsportsmanlike conduct, and that is a 15-yard penalty.
I'll race you there.
In which, yeah. That's not something, that's something that defenders should not be doing. Okay. Hey, I could take that. I mean, shoot. I'm sorry. The Colts did not deserve to win that game.
Bet you can't keep up with me.
That game should have been won by the Broncos. I'm sorry, but that leverage call was bullshit. If he tried to get leverage by going over the player to block the field goal, then that's unsportsmanlike conduct. That's different. Then that's when you can call that penalty. In which that's something you cannot do. I've seen the Giants do it, but the difference between the Giants and the Colts is that the Giants, one of the players from the Giants special teams actually jumped over the player, but there was a gap. There was a gap there where he was able to jump over without the leverage, without having to like touch the player to jump over to get the leverage there and manage to block the field goal. In which I do have mixed feelings about that one. It can be a penalty and it can't be. It can go either way as long as the player does not touch the other to get the leverage.
I feel like running.
As long as that does not happen.
A little remove boosh. Fearless. Into the void. Let it rain.
Oh, yeah, I don't want the sauce. You don't want this. One shot, one kill.
Bet you can't keep up with me. I'll race you there.
Man, it's level 100. Oh. Let's see. Oh, I see. So it does give you the option. Oh, Escoffier, you're almost close. Damn, Escoffier is almost close to getting all the Yeah, she's close. This has got the crit damage. Okay, that's off piece. I don't think she doesn't. Okay, that's a red. That's a 20. I mean, no. Normal. No, and I'll use that to actually like increase. Let's get a couple of them. All right. Moving on. Moving on. Cardinals defeat the Panthers 27-22. Cardinals are off to a good start, and I haven't seen the Cardinals get off to a good start in a long time. I mean, whatever's going on with them, it's working.
Hey, there's something strange over there. Come on, let's take a look.
And I called this one Eagles beating the Chiefs 20-17. Like, dude, I'm telling you, if the Chiefs end up getting their acts together and start dominating like they've had before, right?
Told you I'd win.
Like, had they start doing that, let's say for example, then
Bet you can't keep
then
up
these
with
two
me.
teams can actually end up facing each other in the Super Bowl once again, in which these two teams are officially rivals. Like, like, Eagles and Chiefs do not like each other. They don't. I've already seen it. Now this starts when the Chiefs beat the Eagles in their first meet. And then Eagles beating them, denying them the three-peat. In which last year the Eagles made a statement stating that, like, you bring us down once, we're gonna come back and bite you in the ass. Stronger than ever. And that's what they did.
Off to the freezer. Light it up. Light up the blazing sun.
Aha! Hey, how'd that feel to be in the mosh pit? Stop her! She's getting out of control! She ran me over with the motorcycle! Okay, just for kicks. Three times. Wait. What's the use? What's the use anyway? Because the last one's 160,000. No. Because spending just 20 resins, what, 60,000? 2 times is 120,000. The condensed resin is...
Instead of confining themselves to the heavens, God should broaden their horizons in the world.
So if you're spending primos, it should be 4 times. Yeah, it should be 4 times, no? It should be. Oh, I already know Moika's gonna be a freaking powerhouse. If I get her to level 90. What does she... not even close, but hey. This one I was just personally just messing with Venom. But it does say that she wants crit rate and healing bonus. That's also one of the options too. You have the option to make her a crit. Maybe I might have something there for crit damage. No, that's healing bonus. Oh no, Ganyu's holding that piece. I actually don't have no more. Yeah, this is the only piece. Wow, that's a terrible one. Shimenawa. Oh, that's right. I might have an animal damage bonus. Attack percentages would be good. Oh, that was a good one. Could put her on Shimenawa. Okay, yeah, she does want energy recharge. Attack feather. Well, she does need. That could work for her too, as like a second option. Alright, moving on. Falcons destroyed the Vikings like 22 to 6.
Exploration and trials.
In which, okay.
Adventuring is right up my alley.
I do believe Zach Wilson had a bad game yesterday, but I do see this as a freaking opportunity for the Falcons to get their acts together. I mean, they won that game. I ain't surprised about that. Did my phone just... Come on, man. Why do you always go back to freaking preseason? Are you this stupid?
Many insects have a compulsion to follow the light, and humans are the same. Except we call that light hope.
I gotta go back because the phone's starting to act up on me. Like always. It likes doing that. So that was the late game last night. The Falcons need to get their acts together. They have to start getting their acts together, even though it's early. But I do got a bad feeling that if the Falcons win that game, they might not win. They might not win the next game, knowing how badly their performances are. But you know, it's the Falcons. They find ways to screw things up like they always do. Alright, let's see. I'm just using this valuable time to get some stuff. At least. Ah.
Goose on the loose. A dash of frosting.
Can the signal not drop on me the second I freaking get into combat? It does this all the time. Okay, supposed to go down, not climb up the tree.
Off to the freezer.
I'm gonna show you guys what happened.
No one escapes my sight.
Yep, you got wiped out. she's dead. Too easy. Piece of cake. Well, if I do get a couple of characters or a few characters up to level 100 to say the least, maybe I'll put my adventure rank. Maybe I'll put my world level back up to the max. Maybe. Steph, how are you? Oh my god, how you been? Surprised you made your presence known. How you like my level 100 Amber?
That's more like it.
Oh, having issues sleeping? Damn, that sucks. I've had those moments before. But my case is a little different compared to yours though. Only times when I have trouble sleeping is when I have a little too much caffeine. If you know what I mean. Although, blame me for the fact that I work for a great company that specializes in coffee. That's what I thought too. That's what I thought. The second that they rolled it out, I was like, okay, so I gotta choose who I want to level 100 my 5-star, and then I'm just like, wait a minute. I can level 100 my 4-stars? Oh man, Steph, I'm so sorry. Yeah, Fire told me you were sick. It was really bad. I'm sorry. Like, I hope you do feel better though. I mean, because, you know, I am gonna, like, in future reference though, I am gonna rework Jean, but I do have suggestions of like how I want to put her. Oh, it's almost gone. Yeah, I know that feeling. It's like this, right? Oy, oy, oy. I know what it's like to be sick. And I remember I got sick twice in 1 month. And the one thing that I'll never forget is when I pulled off a live stream to play Star Rail for the first time. Right? And I was actually starting getting sick. In which I didn't even know was actually getting sick. And I ended up with a bad stomach bug the next day, which left me out of work. My biggest regret is going to work the next day while I still had the virus, because I did get somebody sick, and I was trying to freaking pull off streams despite me being sick, and I should have just kept resting. And I'm just like, you know, I can be a stubborn guy. I can be a stubborn guy when I want to do things that I have high expectations for, but when that happens, it's like, I can't do it. I just can't. But however, I was still able to drink coffee, in which, like, you know, it didn't bother me, like, after, like, because it's like when you have a stomach bug, right? You can't eat certain things for like the next few days or whatever, and your body acts differently. You're not as hungry than normal. To me, it's like I don't get the virus that often. I hardly do. But I know ways of beating it. By just like drinking tea, just toast, bread, like saltine crackers, even ginger ale. That helps. Oh my god, Steph, I have to like send you a picture of a Canada Dry ginger ale that I got from an Asian store. It's called Mitsuwa. That's like near New York City, right? And they had this like Japanese version of Canada Dry. I kid you not, it tastes so different compared to our Canada Dry. Like, let me on camera. No, it's in my area, Steph. It's called Mitsuwa. That's like my area in Edgewater, New Jersey, which is this close to Fort Lee. So this is the New York. All right. Oh, hello. Hang on one sec. I'll send it to you through Discord. I'll show you the small can. It's like a little tiny 12-ounce. I got like so many apps on my phone. It's not even funny. Oh man. Messages. Let me see. All right. There it is. All right, Steph. I sent it to you on Discord. It's a freaking small can. That's like, yeah, because I have a mini can collection. I got like 2 Japanese cans of Mountain Dew, and I have like 5 cans of empty cans of like the Mountain Dew energy drink that Mountain Dew had like for a few years before it got discontinued. In which like, oh man. But yeah, though, like, let me get back to the top here. As soon as I found out about, oh, you could level up 4 stars to level 100, I thought you couldn't do that. So, oh man. So, I was just like, okay, I'm gonna have to pick my poison here. But once I saw it, I'm like, nope, I'm going with Amber. I'm going level 100 Amber.
Let it rain.
The pinnacle of excellence!
Go, go, Baron Bunny!
Okay, I guess that's good. Alright, awesome. I will say this though, what I don't like for this update so far, Steph, is the increase in resin to create condensed resin. There's a reason why I don't like it. I think Steph left, I think. So, instead of 40, it's 60. Which I don't agree with it one bit. So, this is something I really, really hate. I mean, I get it 3 times, but... And then you're allowed to use 40 resin instead of 20 to get double the rewards. And that's like... Yeah, but it kind of takes out the fun. But then that means that I have to... That means I have to, like, top up my resin more past the 200. So now I have to freaking get up to at least 400 or 500 so I don't have to lose the 200. In which I just don't like where it's going. I just don't like the fact I have to top up my resin above that. But then again, I've done it before just so I can beat bosses and stuff like that. Let's see. What can I make? No. Let me get across. You know, I usually don't stop here as much though, because every time I normally stop here, YouTube always freaking makes false copyright claims. And they always get the wrong information.
Bet you can't keep up with me.
In which I've had false claims before. Because I do research before putting a dispute. And then telling them, well, who actually did the song. Who the original composer is. And it's not the first time that they made a mistake. Oh man. Oh my god. I think I know which character I'm going for on Star Rail stuff. I'm gonna go for Evernight. I'm going for Evernight. Because Evernight, which is March's 5-star, which is March 5-star actually. Like, I'm going for all the forms of March. I'm trying to unlock March's quest for the hunt. That's number 1. Number 2, I'm close to the Penacony. Like, yeah, I know. I mean, like, I get to have a free 5-star Donghong. Yo, I can't be any. I'm like so excited for another one. I've won 2 50/50 stuff. 2 50/50s on Star Rail. Getting Firefly, and I got her skin, so I bought the skin before I got Firefly. And I got Kafka, which, oh my god. Worth the skip of the first new character just to get Kafka. Because I wanted her more. And she's actually on set, and she actually has like the proper stuff that she needs. With the exception of a certain light cone. But I think I got her on the right temporary light cone 4-star. Which is actually good. And then, let's see. And I was gonna get Silver Wolf, but then Vino told me don't go for her, because she says that she's bad. I'm just like, I'm trying to go after all characters of the Stellaron Hunters, but then again, Fire was like, oh, you gotta go for the new character, because that's, Finon's best support. Well, I'm trying, but if I lose the 50/50, I'm saving that guarantee for Evernight. So I'm technically gonna like play my cards right this time and go for Evernight. And that's what I'm gonna do. Oh no, that went to the wrong region, did I? Alrighty.
There. Come on, let's take a look.
Actually, Steph, I'll be back in 5 minutes. I'm gonna switch to Star Rail real quick, and I'll just get ready for the Star Rail stream. I'll be back.